All right, what's going on, boys? We got the whole squad with us, the Four Horsemen.
Let's
We'll
go.
be trying to do this weekly. Episode 1, let's fucking go.
Let's
Hell yeah.
get it, bro.
Let's
Uh,
get this shit, bro.
Start off, I guess. They call me Canelo The Mavrick, otherwise known as JT Moffitt. What's up, everybody else? Feel free to introduce yourself. This is all of our show now.
It's Crimson Colion in this joint, you know what I'm saying? But people, my family and friends know me as Terry as Booker. And Crimson. Shit.
Yeah.
This is Colin CPAT Reeser coming in with the boys. Bro, I'm so hyped for this. I can't lie. I'm so hyped for this.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's Tnasty, aka John Nestor. My friends and family call me Tyler. That's the middle name. That's where the T comes from in nasty. So
Mhm.
anybody didn't know that. There you go.
See, I wondered where the Tyler came from
Well,
because when you came on the podcast the first time, you said John Nestor, and then it was just like in my head, like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
yeah, John Tyler could be named, not actually after him, but the 43rd president. You know what it
All
is.
right, all right.
Yeah.
So what's going on with everybody?
Man,
Fuck.
training, every
Yeah.
day.
That's about fucking it, man. I got an Emmy coming up, and your boy is trying his absolute hardest to gain 5 pounds before August 19th, and it is
God
not,
damn.
bruh.
That must be. Bro, see, it's different for me. I'm trying to lose weight. Like, see, you're trying to put it on. I'm trying to lose it. For
I
me,
think,
bro, it's so easy. I just had steak and ribs, bro. It's so easy to put on weight for me.
Dude, I've been like my probably what fourth day of putting down more than 150 grams of protein, and I am still at a crisp 150 pounds. Like, I just need 5 more.
Bro, it's
I
all
don't
about
even know
them
how much I
carbs, I'm
weigh. I need to
telling
check
you.
my shit. I really need to check my weight.
I don't want to, man. I don't know what it is. I used to be able to, like, I cruised at 155 naturally, just like hanging out there. And then when I made the original cut to 145, I have had the most difficulty getting back up there.
Fucking, I used to walk around at like 155, 160, and then I fucked up my shoulder, got surgery, came back, and then I just weighed like 180 pounds, and then I got back to 170, and now my body's like, nah, we're staying up here.
Dude, yeah, you told me you were thinking about cutting back down to 155 one time. I was like,
Yeah.
you leave my division alone. You just stay up there, dog, with the big guy.
I think I'm naturally a fucking featherweight, man. I'm like 145 the entire time of being alive. Like, it's like right now, fool, I'll try to be like 150 for a whole week and I'll go right back down to 140 something. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm trying to eat my ass off. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on with my body. I guess it's just that fast metabolism, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro, I'm dead ass. Like, I used to walk around at 145, 150, and then when you get into a relationship, you know how you get comfortable and you know all that. So I started eating my ass off, and then I step on the scale one day. I'm like, oh shit, I'm 170. All right, well that happened. But no, I stepped on the scale the other day. I was like, I think 174, and I'm trying to cut weight, but I've been drinking the last 3 nights, so I don't know if I'm really 174 anymore.
Bro, you gotta drink that hard liquor. It doesn't have calories.
Oh, I was, but I was also drinking Twisted Teas, Miller Lights, Blue Moons. Oh my god, dude, I've been pounding them, because
Bro,
I'm on vacation with my family right now, so I'm just having a good time. I'm not worrying about the weight right now. When I get back, I'll be on the grind and it'll be different.
Oh, hell
hey
yeah.
man, you're a
that's
dedicated
exactly how it
fighter,
be.
bro. I respect that shit, man. You really be going out there, just doing your best. And I take a lot of that inspiration from most of you guys because I'm trying to be on y'all level right now. I think
Bro,
my last performance.
you're on our level. Your striking is crisp as shit. Like, I'll be watching your videos. Like, your kicks are like they're scary, bro. Like, I would have I could sit here proudly and I could say I would rather take Sensations kicks over yours personally. That's just me.
Man, I really wish that was the case. My last performance, I ain't gonna lie, Tnasty, bro. I be thinking now, like my shoulder was just so fucking unpredictable that day, and it's like I knew me and you were both ready, and trust me, man, like I'm on y'all team right now, but one of these days we definitely gonna put on that show that should have been put on. Right now, I definitely don't want to fight you because you the champion, man. You need to be fighting bigger names and shit. So I'm trying to probably fight Mike or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, speaking of that, your boy might be vacating that bare knuckle belt here soon. I'm
bro.
Well, because I'm technically like I have joined a team now. Like the coach and one of the guys on the team like was straight up pretty serious. But my coach is John Salter, fought in Bellator and the UFC like a long time ago, and he straight up was like pretty genuine when he was like, if you want to have an actually like lustrous, what is that? Like a very fruitful long career, then I suggest stopping that bare knuckle shit.
Bro, I was telling you that bare knuckle shit was fucking brutal. Fuck that shit.
Oh, man, God, there's some gladiator shit for real, bro.
I think what I might do is whenever I can leave my state, because your boy's a fucking criminal, but whenever I can leave my state, I think I'll take one more bare knuckle, and then that'll solidify it. And then I'm gonna, if I win, if I lose, I lose it. But like if I win, I'm gonna go ahead and like verbally vacate it on camera to whoever I believe would be next in contention for it. So maybe even the guy that I fight, doesn't matter to me.
If you vacate it, they have to do a match for the title then, for the vacated title.
That's what I was thinking. Cause like now that you're saying that also, like I'm now wondering how the hell Sensation got those two titles from Manu if he didn't fight for him.
Bro, I wasn't gonna bring him up, but we are all at different weight classes and he holds all of our titles.
Yeah, it's really weird because at first that's why I asked him. I asked him on Facebook the other day in a public comment section. I was like, "How'd you get that 145 title?" Now that I'm fucking thinking about it, because I couldn't find the fight that I expected. And
I don't even think I had the title to begin with, man. I was just somebody that just wanted to fight. You know what I mean? And it was a good opportunity. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
That was for a kickboxing title though, not for an MMA title.
Yeah. I haven't tried MMA yet.
Yeah.
How do you kickboxing title?
I don't know, man. I think I just gave it. I don't know if they just gave it to him, but whatever the case is, I'm not one to question it because I haven't earned anything under a title. You know what I mean? Like, or a championship. Until I earn that, then I'll be able to speak above the names that I can fight who are champions. But as far as I'm concerned, I was just the guy that he wanted to bring out for last notice, and shit, it worked out a little bit.
That's what
he
texted me. He texted me like a week before. Like, dude, I was sitting there. He texted me, and I'm not gonna lie. He texted me. I'm sitting there eating McDonald's, fucking watching YouTube. And this dude's like, he texts me. He's like, "Yo, could you make the next event?" Like, I had 4 people that I was supposed to fight, and nobody wants to. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then he was like, "Yeah, I'll even put the 165 title on the line because it got vacated." I don't even know who had it before. But he said, like, yeah, like, I'll put that on the line. Like, if you're cool with that, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm cool with it. Like, what? Like, obviously, I'm going to be cool with that. But if I said this before, I said this in the last podcast that I did. And I said, if I had at least a month before, like a month's notice, and I was training and I was going to the gym and I was getting my cardio up, I feel like it would have been a completely different fight. I feel like I would have came out because my plan was to come out, pressure him up against the cage, take him down so he couldn't sprawl since he was up against the cage, and I was just gonna rain down strikes. Like that was my.
I got a question on that though. Like what was you thinking when? How fast was that kick for you? Because you remember I got kicked. I got hit with the same fucking kick he threw at you. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't know if it was really speed because what he did was he faked across to the body, so it made me drop my hands, and then I just look and I'm like, oh, that's a foot coming to my face, and then boom, next thing I know, I'm on the floor and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get up. So then I just took him down and I was like, nice kick, and I just started boom, 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 just like punching him in the head.
Fuck, man, that shit.
Dude, like if his kicks are anything, they look almost identical. If Sensation's kicks are anything like Crimson's kicks, I'll tell you what, man, I felt the wind go by my fucking nose when Crimson tried to kick me at the beginning of our fight. I was like, damn, like it felt like someone swung a bat at me. I was like, oh fuck, man, like I can't take one of those. Like that's not gonna be a fun time.
You talking about my kicks, bro? You surprised the fuck out of me with that goddamn side kick. That bitch was so clean. That looked like some fucking Mortal Kombat shit. And then you kick me right under, like, and then like I spinned around. I was like, damn, okay. So not just a boxer like I thought. Let's see. That shit was beautiful though.
Dude, I'm trying to tell people I'm not. It's not just the hands, man. Like I'm actually like, Wing C wasn't a good example of like what my wrestling capabilities are because his wrestling capabilities are so high. You know, like I said, I've been in this jiu-jitsu gym now, really trying to fucking like round out that ground game because like I need people to know like I am pursuing MMA. Like it's not just the hands, you know.
Yeah. Bro, you can do it, man. I know you got that skill. That shit, people got to know, bro. You surprising as fuck with the move set. Like it's different every time.
I try, man. I try to get out there, dude. I try to just be entertaining as fuck. Like that's another reason I was excited to fight. You know, I would say the same about Colin, but that was his first fucking thing there, you know. And like,
yeah, that was my first time, bro. I didn't know how any of it worked. Like, I didn't even expect you to be there because I was in the comment section. I'm like, all right, yeah, this dude's like actually tough. Like, I feel like I feel like we'd be on the same level. Like, it's my first fight. He's a tough opponent. I want that. Like, I said this in the last podcast. I said all I want to fight is the best. Like August 5th, I originally wanted to fight this one guy. But I forget who it was. I think he just couldn't make it anymore. And I know he has a beef fight that day, and he didn't want to like get fucked up beforehand and then go and fight the other guy. So he dropped out, but I understood that, and he's a cool dude. And now I'm supposed to fight this one guy. It's his first fight. He did MMA for a few years, but his striking's good. He's like the same height, all that stuff. His striking's pretty good. I think that it'll be a good fight, but after that, I want PA Hitman, bro. Like, I want to put him in a retirement home. Like, no disrespect, love the guy. He's a cool dude, but it's my time, not his time. You know, like now it's my time. This guy's a whole. I think he's 30 years older than me. I know he used to professionally fight, but it's my time now, not his. That's just how it is.
Bro, first fight nerves fucking suck.
Bro,
I had to fight Colin, bro. I woke up at 4 o'clock and just started vomiting. And I was puking the entire way to the yard. I was telling myself, I was just like, I'm not showing up. I was just like, I'm sick. There's no fucking way I'm going up. And then like, and there's just the voice in the back of your head, like, you ain't no bitch. You gotta do this. You ain't no bitch.
Dude,
bro, fucking show it up, wipe off the spit.
After me and Tnasty's fight, bro, we were both puking in bushes, just vomiting. And then right after, we just went and smoked a joint, bro. Like it was the chillest shit ever. So I was like, yep, this is where I'm coming back from now. I love this here.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I didn't feel as bad as I did when I first fought Sensation. When I fought Tnasty, like I was ready, but it was still, damn near my stomach got bubble guts and shit. But when I was finna fight Sensation, bro, I swear to God, my ass was finna faint that entire fight. It felt like my arms couldn't do shit. Plus, he kicked me in the balls, I think. And like he kicked me in the left ball, and like that shit almost made me want to throw up that after that, like right there. I was good though. I was good. I was good to go.
When I was squeezing on Colin, I didn't think my arms were working anymore because bro was just chilling in there for like 30 seconds. So I was just and then in the back of my mind, I was just like, this dude's gonna get out and just start smashing my face in, just like with what you did with Sensation.
That's what happened with Tnasty, bro. I had this dude in the guillotine. I'm like, all right, yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Next thing I know, and I'm like, oh shit. He's like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh no, bro.
I'm not afraid to admit when like my time's coming in that cage, and like I've never been the only time I've been close to tapping was it's like the 3 years ago when I had my first fight there that I don't even like bringing up because like I had not even self-training. Like I was just like sitting on the couch one day and was like, oh, fucking Streetbeefs is in Virginia. Like I'm fucking going. Let's do it, bro. Like fucking got absolutely dominated, and I hadn't had, and then before me and Collins fight, I had smoked a kid, fucking the Conqueror, like absolutely just like no disrespect to him, anybody who steps in the cage, like I got respect for, but like
You ran through his ass.
bro, I was like, okay, like shit, and I wasn't too much of a different, like for example, speaking more on fucking like Colin and fucking Crimson, like they're doing nothing but fighting absolute dogs, like. When Colin, like the same jab that broke Wanjitsu's nose in the dark room, fucking Colin walked through 3 of them in a row. Like the camera angle doesn't show it very well, but like he just walked through those 3. That's why I took him down. The initiated that guillotine. I was like, all right, like this ain't working. Like
I have video proof of a right hook to Colin in his. You can see it hit in his face shifting, and he just keeps going. It's like, what the fuck?
The fucking
dog?
juggernaut, bro.
Bro, I don't understand. I just got like a ridiculous chin. Like my dad, dude, like me and him boxed, like we boxed a few times. Or not boxed, but he told me, he's like, I've boxed like other people and like I've gotten knocked the fuck out with like 16 ounces on. And I'm like, how the fuck, like where the fuck did I get this from? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like, oh my God. I like, dude, when I got kicked, I can't lie, my lights went out. Like I was out for a second, but I came to like really quick. I was like, I'm not fucking losing right now. Like I did end up losing, but like only way you're beating me is either by decision or fucking breaking my arm or choking me out. Those are the only ways you're gonna win.
I got hit with that kick too. I got hit with that. People don't realize I got hit with 3 kicks in my fight with Sensation. The nigga fucking flying kicked me in the face. And then it like thwacked me. The shit was so damn fast, bro. I swear to God, I thought it was a speed of light. And dude, then the second kick he hit me with, it whacked me. And then I went, you can see in the video, I went like this, like, that shit ain't hurt. Then he clipped me on the back of my head. The third kick put me away. So
I'm gonna tell you what, I need to get 2 more fights in to get my record to 3-0, and I'm gonna avenge all y'all's losses. And then Tnasty's gonna get in there and crack his shit again. And then you're both gonna get back in there and take your belts back.
When I get a hold of
wipe the floor.
Oh, there's a fire in my house.
Oh shit.
No.
Not really. Our fucking fire alarms are way too fucking sensitive.
I'm pretty sure we all want a piece of Sensation. Me more, because it's like for that day of my first fight, bro. Many people, respected me and knew who I was because I was scared to always show who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. After that, I finally got to uphold, my family and just show them that I'm more of a motherfucking fighter. Even if I did get kicked.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I want Sensation the most. He talked real ill about me. Like I got the screenshots, the receipts. He said some stuff that if me and him were standing in person, like he would be talking to God right now. He like if we were in prison, I'd have his cheeks, just like T. Cole said. Like that man doesn't understand that like there's some real world consequences to how you speak to people. And it's when I get my hands on Sensation, it's gonna look like a fucking bear grabbed a coyote. Like You
see, I'm the opposite though. Like, because me and him, like, we were nothing but respectful to each other. Like, because there's no need to beef unless like there's a reason. Like, unless there's a reason.
Yeah, same here.
But like, me and him were respectful, bro. Like, he even DM'd me like yesterday. He was like, "Yo, do you got your passport?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so." Why? He's like, "Cause I'm planning a birthday trip in Aruba in September. Like, I wanted to see if you wanted to come." And I'm like, "Dude, if I can get my passport, I'll come." Like, don't get me wrong. I that's the thing. Like, cause I know you and him have beef, but you're my boy, and I'm cool with him. Like, me and him are cool, but you're definitely my boy. Like, I'm definitely cooler with you than I am with him. Again, no disrespect to him. I respect the guy, but you're definitely. I would pick you in a situation over him just because, like, I've known you for almost a year now.
Well, this is what pissed me off about all of it was that I had spent, like, even before the Crimson and Sensation fight, I had spent so much time in his DMs and in the comment sections saying nice shit about him and his skill set, right? Before me and him ever had a conversation together, I was like, oh shit, you know, Sensation, like this guy's good, he's got skills, you know. And I never negated that, or I never like went off of that path until T. Cole fucking whooped up on his boy. And I didn't even say anything ill about his boy. I just was supporting my homie T. Cole in the comment section. And he wants to start fucking getting ill, like talking about my character and shit, like, you know, shit outside of the cage, you know. And then, not to even mention, I'll say it here too, because like I think it's fucking bullshit. I'm all about selling a fight like in a proper manner, you know. He wants to then backpedal back as soon as it gets real that like eventually I'm gonna have a travel permit for my probation and I will see you at Streetbeefs again. And if it's not Streetbeefs, bro, like he lives in South Carolina. I was like, I know what team you fight for. Some of your team fights at UBG MMA. I'm gonna be fighting the amateur circuit here soon too. We're in the same weight classes. Eventually, I'm gonna catch you in that cage, and like I don't forget, you know. And so like and he started backpedaling super hard, like apologizing to me, apologizing to T. Cole, and I was like, that's fine and all, but like the things that you're apologizing about, you're apologizing like in a matter of a couple hours later. And I think it's because the reality of the situation set into him, like, oh fuck, like I am gonna have to see these boys in person one day. Like this isn't just walking around in the fucking street. Like I will get an opportunity with him in the cage, and like I'm gonna make it known why I feel like that I'm currently the better fighter than him, and that like if he keeps giving me time, to let this fester in my mind, like it takes a lot for me to get out of character. And he's one of the only people that's really like, you know, got me to you know, get out of my normal humbleness and my respect and everything. So like it's gonna be damage put on him, you know. I feel like I've fought people that aren't like Sensation already, and like people that would put the absolute pause on Sensation. And I think that's why he like Crimson, bro. Crimson dropped him, bro. And I'm not taking any skill sets away from Crimson because he fucking dropped Sensation. And he wanted to say some stuff like, oh, I fucking tripped, blah, blah, blah. And then he wants to say some stuff about Colin, talking about, oh, I just fucking head kicked and armbarred the guy that you lost to a decision to. I was like, it sounds like you're kind of taking away from their abilities as if they're not, you know, good or anything. Like I don't like how he's speaking about not only myself, but some of the people that I highly, highly respect, not only for who they are as people, but for how they perform in the cage, you know?
He said he tripped.
Yes, bro. When I say I got the screenshots, bro, like I'm not gonna let nobody.
Bro, no.
I'm so
Bro,
serious.
I swear to God, honestly, you know, I don't really fucking know because in my mind, anytime that I'm fighting, bro, it's like I'm a fucking animal. Like I'm just basing my abilities off instincts. And it just happens. But I don't think that he tripped, or at least I don't know.
Who trips, takes a knee, stands up, and acknowledges what happened so you glove touch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought I dropped him, man. I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Damn.
Tripped my ass.
What's going on here?
And I thought we were cool because I hung out with Beach. After that, I didn't have nowhere to go because that was my first time coming there. I spent all my money to come fight there. I went to his fucking, you know, his hotel room or whatever, and we hung out. You know, I thought he was a cool dude and shit. And you know, honestly, anybody can have beef as long as you guys know to settle that shit in the cage and leave it all in there. Regardless, I mean, I don't think he took a knee, but if that's what he wants to say, I respect him on his word. But I just know my power. I felt that he dropped.
My only beef with him is that he should not have the 165-pound title. Bro's tiny.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
he's 130 something.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to hold that weight, at least weigh that weight. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to him. It's just, this isn't any disrespect to Streetbeefs, but I feel like when they have a couple good fighters, like they kind of just ride their nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Like with Manu, like they kind of rode his nuts, and like rightfully so. Like he was their best fighter at the time. Like he just beat Beach and all that shit. Like rightfully so. But this is what I just disagree with, the fact of getting a title handed to you. I don't think just because it should be vacated that like, oh, we're just gonna give it to our second best guy. Yeah. No, I feel like our title's vacated, we're gonna fight for it. Like Mike should be fighting for the 145 title in August, and I'm just gonna say that there. And Mike should be fighting for that title because he's worked his way up slowly, and he deserves that title shot. He does.
Well,
And
sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, bro.
no, bro, you're good. You're good. That's basically all I had to say.
He's fighting Wing C in August.
I think Wings has it. No disrespect to Sensation. I just think Wings or Malcolm's fucking grappling and his pressure is going to be too much. I feel like he has a good, like, I feel like he has not better jiu-jitsu than Sensation because I don't really know if he trains in jiu-jitsu at all. But
Sensation's a monster off his back.
Yeah, dude, trust me. I fucking know. He almost ripped my arm off my body. I know.
The only thing that scares me about the Wing C fight is Wing C fights like very like high explosion, and if Sensation
Yair
can time
Rodriguez
that,
ass motherfucker.
yeah, and if Sensation can time those explosions, Wing C is gonna get dropped.
I dropped.
Yeah, I think so too.
In the first 10 seconds of our fight, he ran right in on the center line. My right cross dropped him. He recovered quickly, but like what pisses me off about a lot of this situation is after my darkroom fight win against Juan Jitsu, me and like Scarface told me himself, he's like, you're next in line to fight Sensation for the 145 title. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like that was everything until your boy had to fuck up, get thrown on probation. So like a lot of even any of his title defenses right now shouldn't have been happening because I promise I was taking that fucking belt from him. So like that's what upsets me about it is like I just fucked up and like I lost my opportunity at the MMA title shot. And like I'm happy that like Scarface installed me as the lightweight bare knuckle champ and everything, but I don't like being installed as it, you know. Yeah. Two of those fights, like they fuck it, because like just Colin was saying, like it feels like just as I don't feel like I earned that title as much as everybody thinks that I did. I don't think Sensation earned those titles either, you know, is to be parading around with how they are. Like it's like the only explanation I can give to why he might have even considered installing me as it is because both of my fights were up in weight. Like I love Lil Mac to death. There is no part of me that believes he was 155 during our bare knuckle match. There's just no part of it. And like Elijah, when me and him went bare knuckle, he was 170 at the time. The dude that I was originally supposed to fight didn't show up. No call, no showed. And Elijah stepped up to the plate to like still make the fight happen because I traveled a bunch of places. And then finally I get that win against Juan Jitsu, somebody that was actually my fucking weight, you know. I was like, damn, bro. And like I also was one of the only people that was consistently fighting bare knuckle. And like I'm happy I got it and everything, but that's another part of the reason I kind of want to vacate it. I'm like, it's just if that's not what I'm pursuing, you know, there's no reason for me to be holding that.
I don't care if he earned it or not. I'll let it be known my game plan is pretty much going to be the same as Collins. I'm going to march him up against the end of the cage, but I don't plan on having to take him down. I just plan on having him on his heels and just smashing his fucking brain zone on the edge of the cage. Try to kick me when I'm jammed up against you.
I don't want to fucking fight you, bro. Hell no. You scared? Hell no. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
With the big boys, like I ain't trying to do all.
Bro, I'm cutting back down. I'm cutting back to like 160, and I'm staying around there. I'm probably gonna like fluctuate between 150 and 160, but like I said, like I just want to fight the best, and there's only a few people up heavier weights that are like really good fighters that I haven't fought yet. Like for example, Italian Tyson, PA Hitman, Maluko. Like those are like the three big people who are around my weight that I could fight, but there's so many more at 155, 145, like around that area. Like there's like I said, like there's Crimson, there's Tnasty. Granted, I already fought Tnasty. I'm just saying, like these are guys that are challenges. Like they're hard fights.
Could you imagine if we had to fought though, bro? If Tnasty didn't have to fight?
Oh, it would have been a bang.
Bro, come on now. That would have been a fucking crazy fight. It's honestly terrible we can't knee to the face because I'm a fucking monster. I want to do.
Bro, I feel the same way. I feel the same fucking way. I want knees to the face. Like maybe like Like, how about just clinch knees? Like, if not flying knees, what about clinch knees? Or maybe no clinch knees and only
I
flying
think
knees.
these are worse than flying knees. Yeah, I be yanking, dude. I be in my Muay Thai class. I be grabbing motherfuckers with these palms, like, yeet, like right into that
Cause
shit.
like with what I see with like knees is like you have all these dudes who come in with like a little bit of like they wrestled in middle school or some shit and they shoot like fucking 10 feet away. And I just want to like boom, like straight to the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that too. I mean, granted, I don't even think we should be allowed to throw elbows there because even in the amateur circuit, you're not allowed to throw elbows. I mean, I don't know how
Yes,
it
you
is.
can.
I don't know
Depends
how
In
it is.
PA.
Depends on the state. In North
Yeah.
Carolina, or just about anything you fucking feel like it, motherfuckers.
God damn.
In Jersey, we don't even have to like. I don't live in Jersey, but I am fighting amateur circuit there. You don't even have to wear shin guards anymore. It's literally just the only difference is the rounds, and I think no knees to the head and no elbows. I
I'm
think
getting
that's
fucking jealous. All you guys are fighting on these Ami fights and shit, and I'm up here
Oh,
like,
I'm
fuck,
letting them
man.
have their Ami fights. I want to get as much experience as I can in street beefs before I move on
Yeah.
to that level.
Well, I want to fucking knock somebody out in street beefs and make it viral as fuck, and then continue on knocking people out. But it's like I want a team so that the other fighters I don't gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? Like this team we got right here. You
Bro,
know,
we got to get you in a gym, dog.
bro, I need a gym. I feel like if I had the gym, I'd be a demon.
A demon, bro. I've only been there a couple weeks, bro, and like I've already got like Baby Hulk, for example. He's at the same gym. Like he sat me down and he was like, "Oh, like you're gonna be fighting Sensation soon." Like Baby Hulk whooped his ass years ago, like absolutely dogged him out in a title fight, and it was Baby Hulk's second title fight of that day.
Yeah, he
Damn.
asked again. He asked Face. He was like, "Yo, can I fight again? Like, I'll defend it. I don't care."
Exactly, bro. He fucking he straight up was like, "Oh, dude, like you're fighting Amy. When are you fighting next again?" And like I told him, I was like, August 19th. He's like, "That's the same date." I asked him, and he said, "That's the same day I'm fighting." And I was like, "Are you fighting UBG MMA?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, he's like, "Oh," he's like his whole dynamic changed. He's like, "Let's get you right. Like you on the team. Like we need to get you ready for this. Like if we're fighting on the same card, you know." He's like, he's gonna be in my corner and everything. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." When I'm telling you, like even an hour with those guys that are in a gym on a team and have done the AMI circuit, it will set you so much further apart. Like I've been dumping hella money into it, but like it feels worth it. Like I can already feel myself like setting myself at that next level that I don't can like you Crimson, bro. Like somebody to not ever be in a gym and have the type of kicks that you do just naturally, like to be able to just do that and replicate that, like that's fucking nuts, man. Like I could not imagine what would happen to you if a dude who's been coaching Muay Thai
Yeah, man.
like, oh dude, it's like a fucking gold mine, like come here, like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, bro, you'd be like, dog. You'd be like Yair Rodriguez, bro, just like flicking them and just, oh my god, like Anderson Silva type shit, like just flicking them at people and they.
I
just
guess it's more about the will, man. On my first fight with Sensation, I was so fucking high, and it was like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, fool. Like I think to be like completely honest, I fucking masturbated so hard that morning. I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill Sensation. I'm gonna kill him. Next thing you know, bro. After that, I felt so fucking relieved that all I could do, like I was so fucking mad in that fight, I ended up punching myself while I was fighting this dude. And like he fucking injured his foot. Like when we went back to his hotel, his foot was purple. That was right after I dropped him. Like, in all due respect, I don't got no beef with him, so I got no reason to talk shit about him. But I want to fight him again, and I'm gonna make some call outs. I want nothing but the best. I want fucking Sensation. I want motherfucking Mike. I want Zaytoven. Like those are the fights that are making me who I am. Like I don't even give a fuck about my record. I just want to be an entertaining fighter. That's my whole thing now. Like I was too worried about, oh, let me worry about my record. What is this gonna do for me besides make me better from the losses? If I go in there with no fucking care in the world and just with my mindset of being the best, I'm gonna run through that ass straight up.
That's that Michael Chandler type energy, bro.
Yeah, you got that Michael Chandler fighting style, Colin.
Yeah, bro, I'm literally a mini Chandler. Like I remember one day I was looking at, it was when our fight got posted. I'm like, damn. I mean, I'm a little bit flabby, but I'm kind of built like him, low key. And we have like a similar tattoo. I'm like, damn, I could be like the next Michael Chandler. Like, I just go in, like, granted, I have a crazy chin and he kind of gets dropped a lot. The only time I've gotten dropped was by a kick that went straight into my fucking dome. Like, a lot of other people, they would have just went to bed. Like, they would have been sleeping. But
No, you got up fast as hell.
yeah, bro, I really don't understand how I did. Like, even me, like, knowing I have a chin, I'm like, yeah, I can take a punch. And I took a kick and I was like, damn, I didn't think I was going to take it like that. I thought I was at least going to be done for a minute, but nah, I got right up. And that wasn't even the last head kick of that day. Like, sadly, Malcolm got kicked square in the fucking head beautifully. Like, it wasn't like it was a fluke win. Like, it was beautifully placed and it dropped him. Bro, it was very scary. Like, we got it. I rushed, like, as soon as it happened, I rushed in and I grabbed, like, Corey started shaking his legs and shit and was making sure he was good. Yeah, when he came to, he was like speaking gibberish. He was like,
Has
I'm
he
like,
fought
oh
since then?
fuck. No, I don't think so. That was his second fight of the day, and it was kind of bullshit because the dude that fought him, he had an option between him and his boy. His boy looks like a bigger, beefier version of me, and he was like, yeah, I'll take him. And Malcolm's like 135. This dude's like 155. Of course, he's gonna pick the little dude over the dude who's 170, who just
Yeah.
dominated his other guy. Like, they were like asking me, they're like, "Do you want to fight him?" Like, I'm like, "No, I'm good. No." Like, I'm man enough to sit here and admit that I did not want to fight that guy because I knew he would have fucking took me down and beat the shit out of me.
You know, the reason the Wing C Tnasty fight happened was because Juan Jitsu he no called, no showed to the yard for
Yeah,
all.
you told me.
Yeah, we had a preset MMA match and he just didn't show up, didn't like reply to anybody or nothing. And so Wing C was in the cage for matchups and he's like, I'm 135 and I came here for MMA, you know, and I'm standing outside the cage and I had, you know, fights at Streetbeefs already. So like Face knew who I was. And dude, I was like, my guy's not showing up. Like I'm 150 on the scale right now. I was like, but if that guy's down, you know, I'm down. And Wings D, one of those dogs, like he's right there, just like Crimson is. He's like, I really just want to be fighting like the best guy, you know, like what I'm trying to do. And like so, he's constantly. That's like his second time fighting up in weight,
Yeah.
like at least a 25-pound difference almost, like.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so bad when he took that fucking head kick because, like, the reality is like we've all been there enough to know, like, anybody can catch a shin to the dome at any time, you know. And it's like, it's just, I don't know, man. I felt for
He
him
really
there.
picked up on me grabbing his leg. That was the good thing about it. It was like on some old movie type shit. But I know for a fact that he does not like pressure at all. Like, I was throwing straight up power from both hands. Even though I'm a left-handed, power puncher. Like, I was trying to kill him in that fight. That was my whole, objective. And the next fight won't even be anything different besides me being way more faster, a lot more technical, and just being more defensive this time. After that, man, I don't know.